Oh, hello, Christian fundamentalists. I'm very surprised at you. I'm very surprised that you have not made videos on bonobos. Bonobos are a species of ape that are almost as smart as humans. They can think critically. They can form an opinion on subjects, and they can express it to you. They can speak English using a computer lexigram thing. Now, which brings up the second point. So are you guys gonna try and convert them to Jesus? You know, they can believe, they can pray the sinner's prayer, they have the mental capabilities to do these things. So, and also, doesn't that put a little damper on the Bible story? If, you know, do these, bonobos now have souls because they can think critically? So I want to know what's the Christian fundamentalist answer here. So, Jesus Freak 777, what's the video of the day? Are you gonna head on over to the Grape 8 Trust and put some tracks in there? You know, maybe have a bonobo preacher or bonobo ministries? YokeUp, what's going on here? What's going on here? You're getting into a little fight here, but you're busy fighting your Christian friends, and you're not worrying about the bonobos' souls. You're not worrying about their souls. They could be headed to hell, and it's up to you to preach the gospel to them, to their monkey souls. And another thing, they have sex with everybody, and they do it right in front of your face. They just be like, bang, 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 bitch, take that, and in front of children and everybody. But they're also very peaceful. Actually, there hasn't been a documented case where one bonobo has killed or murdered another. So they can teach us some moralities when it comes to killing. Thou shalt not kill. So they don't go to war. Man, they could we need a vice president who's a bonobo. And I'm pretty sure, obviously, he will be 30 billion times smarter than Bush. Guaranteed. So Yoga, what are you doing fighting with Pastor Javid when there's bonobos waiting for you, waiting to hear the gospel? Instead, you're busy on YouTube, not liking Javid because he's a lollipop pimp or whatever that is. I don't know what's a lollipop pimp. Is that like a new flavor of pimp? You know, is there a Tootsie Roll pimp, a Snickers bar pimp? Or is a lollipop pimp somebody that just is very efficient at selling lollipops? I don't know. But get back to me on that one. But yeah, Yoga, what's this fight all about? I want to know. I want to know what's the big deal here. You know, the gospel doesn't wait around. Doesn't wait. You know, it needs to be preached to these bonobos. You know, show them, teach them apps, and Jesus Freak, this one's for you. This one's for you. This is all you, buddy. You need to teach them abstinence education. They need to have a bonobo wedding. You need to give them the wedding. YokeUp, you can be the best man. And Venom Fang X, you can be the preacher guy, you be the perfect person to wed the couples of bonobos. And and that disproves your little claim, Venom Fang X. Oh, we're the only people that can, we're the only species that can, think with our brains and shit. Well, wrong. Wrongity, wrongity, wrong. And I'm pretty sure bonobo knows more than you. She's a lot smarter than you, I bet you. We teach the bonobo about evolution, he'll kick your ass in a debate. Big time. Big fucking time. So yoke up. You know, quit wasting your time with these little petty fights. Quit wasting your... And like Javid said, quit wasting time on telling the word on people that don't want to hear it. There are plenty of bonobos that probably want to debate you. I'm pretty sure they'll win. You know? Or you can tell them about Jesus. Tell them about how they shouldn't be having sex in front of everybody else. You know, get them some clothes, because like Adam and Eve sinned, that made them want to wear clothes, of course. Which brings a question, were Adam and Eve monkeys? You don't know, we never know. They could have been monkeys. They could have been Australopithecus afarensis. They could have been that, and then they evolved or something. Or maybe the bonobos are descendants of Cain. They have the mark. They were monkeyfied. Maybe that's it. It's a conspiracy. That old evolution telling people things evolve. What's up with that? You know? And yoke up. Okay, and you had a little bicker too with Tommy from the Rocks. You wanted Tommy to block Captain Awesome from appearing on his little series. Why is that? When Captain Awesome did nothing wrong but start an atheist jihad. And he was not the one that posted the vile and disgusting comments about your wife. Those are people that are idiots and they watch the show. They do these things. So, yoke up once again. Leave us alone and get to those bonobos and tell them about love of Jesus, because they can think critically, and if they can think critically, they probably got a soul. Maybe, and maybe they'll go to heaven with you, and you can swing off trees, and you can be Tarzan, and a bonobo can be Jane, or something like that. That's kind of... No, wait, no. You have a wife. Yeah. She can be Jane. Even though she's a reformed lesbian, I heard. But that's a whole other story. But see, you can pretend with the bonobos that they're your family. In heaven, you know, in heaven you can do whatever you want. And they say they have streets of gold in heaven. They might have vines of gold, vines of copper, you know. So it's a very good electrical conductor. So I've heard. Very cheap. Yoke up, yoke up. A pirate's life for me. So what else is on this rambling mood here? You had a little fight. Oh, and so I got a minute left, so let me make this quick. Javid brought up a good point when you're talking about the Bible. There's exegesis and hermeneutics. Exegesis is the most accurate interpretation of the time. So you got to turn off that little 21st century brain of yours. Go back in history. Remember what the Muslims were saying in the little debate you had with Aisha or something. So you turn off that 21st century mind. Go to the Bible times and then see whom it was written for, why it was written. And then after you have you have to exegete the passage. With hermeneutics is when you apply it today. Not every passage can be applied today. Like for instance, stone people that don't work on that do work on Sabbath can't be used today. So be honest and say the Bible has parts that you can't use. So I'm out. Peace, guys.